everybody. I'm Becky Gernon, Medical Director in the Behavioral Health space at Blue KC. What's happening in our world can be anxiety-provoking, and I'm here to offer some simple suggestions about how to cope through this difficult time. It's okay not to be okay. Human brains are wired to like to be in states of knowing rather than in states of unknowing. We are collectively in a state of unknowing. Have the courage to feel and experience how scary and strange this situation can be. Social distancing does not have to mean social isolation. Many of our most problematic behavioral health challenges, like depression, are caused or made worse by social isolation. Connection is one solution. It's okay to retain your sense of humor, even during this difficult time. Humor is a healthy coping mechanism. Unlike states of emergency caused by floods, tornadoes, hurricanes, where we are driven to act, lift, and move, this state of emergency demands that we sit, watch, and practice stillness. Many of us are quite uncomfortable with stillness, and we will be emotionally healthier people and employees because we've had to learn to be still. When this crisis is past and we are back in the workplace, we will question some of our pre-crisis workplace behaviors, like being in too many meetings, and practice our new skill, being still and productive at the same time. Remember what Mr. Rogers said about his own anxiety over current events. When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, "Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping." This is true today. There are those whose own homes are as stressful or scary as the world outside. If this describes you, know that you are not alone. There are also those who are in recovery and for whom a daily, in-person connection with a support group is a lifeline. You are not alone either. Consider joining an online AA or NA meeting during this time. There will be good days working at home and bad days working at home. Not so different from being in the workplace. But we may tend to over-focus on the bad days as we spend a lot of time in our own heads. Human brains are like Velcro for bad news and like Teflon for good news. Gratitude practices work because they force us to focus on the good, quite literally rewiring our brains to take more notice of the good. There will naturally be times of the day when you are more productive and times when you are less productive. For many of us, this rhythm is hardwired. So be it. Pick one national news source and one local news source to follow. Information-seeking behaviors seem to ease anxiety in the moment, but actually increase anxiety overall. This is especially true for health-related anxiety. We're all learning to cope with this together, and we'll get through this together.